It feels very nice when you think about giving a surprise or a birthday party, surprise party, or a gift to a person. In my family, it's only me and my mom. It's always been like that. I was too small and I didn't understand much about why my parents didn't live together. My parents, they never celebrated Christmas with me together as a family, but my dad's family would every other year or every now and then, every time it's Christmas, they would send a bag of gifts to me to my house, but I would have to go pick it up at my grandparents' house. My dad's brother, my dad's sister, my grandparents, my dad, everybody would give me a gift for Christmas, and I thought I was gonna have the money and the time to give my cousins and my dad's family, and well, my grandparents also, they are still well, they're not there anymore. Only my grandma is, but my grandfather, he's not there anymore, and my grandma is still there. That's the good thing about it, but she doesn't come to see me for Christmas or for my birthday. And my mom and me, we well, I have lived most of my life with my mom only. The only time I didn't live with my mom, but that I did live with my mom, but I was talking about moving in with my boyfriend, ex, or I don't know if he's still my friend or what, right? But we were dating and we had a disagreement because of an ex girlfriend that he had or has, or I don't know if she's his wife or what she is to him, right? But we had a disagreement, and I just decided not to talk to him or not to go see him for some time. And I haven't seen him since 2007, 2008, and that was the only time I would go sleep at his house. The other person's house that I would go sleep at, but that is not a friend, she's my cousin, is my cousin Yesenia. But that's the only place I would go sleep, like stay at other people's houses. And I remember at daycare when I was in elementary, I used to go nap also. I used to go nap at the daycare because they would tell us to bring our own sleeping bags to the daycare. And some people had Barney slip ons, like pajama slip ons. And ever since then, I like Barney, but um, I go to a daycare right now also, but this is an adult daycare. I'm on disability right now, but when I was with my boyfriend, I wasn't disabled, and so my it really brought a lot of changes to me, my mom and my dad, and I wasn't able to come through with the Christmas gifts or with the visits at my grandparents' house or at my mom and dad's house. Well, at my mom's, I'm always there because I live with my mom, but my grandparents, they died. My mom's mom and my mom's stepdad and biological father also. All three of them died. I don't know. We just didn't get the time to spend Christmas with them and my boyfriend that I had. And I was already staying at my boyfriend's house. Like, we celebrated Christmas together, I think, like two times. We met in 2006, I think, but I don't remember if I was at his house or if I was at my mom's house. The last time that we celebrated Christmas together, I remember it was 2 years um, because of the Christmas tree and also because of the gifts. And so I don't know, like, we met in 2006, and my parents started to have problems with me at school, like around 2002, around that time. Okay. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. So I have only lived with my mom, and right now I had to go open the door because the driver from the daycare, because I go to an adult daycare. If I don't go to the daycare, they'll bring lunch right to my door. My lunch plate. It's because they give us breakfast and lunch over there at the daycare, and the driver barely came right now to drop off the plate. I already ate the burger. I ate the burger already. It was very good. Yeah, so I had to put the video recording on pause. Look, let me put it on pause again. There. There, I already put it on pause again. Let me put it on pause again. Twista. Yeah. So Monday through Friday I go to the daycare. Saturday and Sunday I stay home. If we go out, we just go eat breakfast or go visit my aunt, the one that lives in Far. We live in Alamo, and we eat breakfast over there or lunch, and then we come back. And sometimes on Saturdays or Sundays, depends how my mom is feeling. We'll go wash the clothes. We'll do the laundry. We will go to wash and dry at the laundromat over there in Far. It's cause I wanted to surprise my dad's family with Christmas gifts, but I'm unemployed on disability, and I could only give them something small, like a few candies or like a, a little plush teddy bear or like, but the small kind, like the ones that are like $1, and then like with like chocolates and candies, but and like not very big, they're very small. But since I'm on low income right now and I have to help around with the payments that we have right now, I cannot buy anything. Like I can, but very small things. Like the other day, my friend's birthday was celebrating at the daycare, and she's very nice to me. She has a little snack bar at the daycare, and when I don't have money, she lets me pay her later. It's her, Laura. Her name is Janie. The other one is Laura. The other one is Mary, and some other lady, but I don't know her name. But everybody sells like snacks or like drinks, like soda. All those people that I mentioned, they sell snacks. There's a few more other people that sell snacks, but those are the ones that have more snacks than others. And she lets me pay her later. So I went to the store, right, and I said, you know what, let me give her a gift since it's her birthday, let me give her something. So I went to the store and I bought one of those paper bags where you could put anything like a gift or candies. The ones that are like 50 cents, 25 cents, 15 cents, 35 cents, like the ones that are like the paper ones, the paper bags, where you could put anything in there, a Valentine card, stickers, a little toy, or candies. But I had to ask the I had to buy a gift and candies so I could put them in there. So I gave her gummy sharks, and gummy watermelon rings, gummy candy, two bags, and a body spray, cotton candy body spray. That cotton candy body spray is very special to me because when I was in elementary school, I was in slow learning classes, but then they changed me to different schools and they put me in regular classes. They were not supposed to. but I barely received my disability benefits back in 2011. I was supposed to graduate from school back in 2008. And so I had a friend named Erica, I think Hernandez, and she one time gave me a gorilla teddy bear. She gave everybody a teddy bear in the classroom, and she always smelled like cotton candy. I think she had the body spray, and I was like, oh wow, like I can't believe it took me so many years to find it. At least I was able to find it. I didn't know that was the one that she was using. And when I remembered and I realized that it was that one, I started to buy it. I started to buy it at the Family Dollar, Dollar General, Walmart, and that's it. I don't think HEB has it. I don't think they do. But I'm gonna try and see if I can find it at HEB. I don't think HEB has it, but Walmart has it, Family Dollar, and the Dollar General. Dollar Tree doesn't have it. And so I gave her that for her birthday, and in one of those paper bags, and I got it stapled at the Walmart pharmacy. The guy from the Walmart pharmacy stapled it for me, and I gave it to her. So right now I'm thinking about the Christmas gifts, like what I can give to my grandma, to my aunt, to my cousin. And it's like, what if like what if I never have the money or the time to give them a gift, like how am I gonna do so I could give them a gift for Christmas or like for their birthday? It's because I grew up with my mom's side of the family, and my mom's family lived in far, but now everybody's scattered. My dad's whole family lived here in Alamo, but now everybody is scattered. Not, because some of them already have kids, and they don't live at their parents' house anymore. But everybody, like all of my dad's family, lives here in Alamo, and my mom's family lived over there in Far. So when I was little, like from the age of like 3, 4, 5, um, I lived with my mom and dad at an apartment, and I don't have any memories of Christmas with my mom and dad, like with them together with me. And my birthday is in December, so I don't have any memories for my birthday or for Christmas of my mom and dad together with me, like celebrating Christmas or my birthday. And so to me, it's kind of weird, like not because I don't care about my family, or not because I don't want to be there with my family, but to me, it's kind of weird and odd being with my dad's family. And right now, we live here in Alamo, where my dad's family lives at. We live like 10, 15 minutes away from them, but driving. Walking, it's going to take more time. Yeah, but it's here in the city of Alamo. And so I'm like, what am I going to give to my grandma? What am I going to give to my cousins or my dad's family, like for Christmas? So I was hoping that I can one day do a Christmas party, host a Christmas party, but I don't think I can or whatever. I don't know, but it feels very good. It feels very good when you give something to a person out of happiness and because you want to. But when you do it because they're forcing you, or they're stressing you out about it, like you don't want to but you have to, it's different. It's better when you give a gift to a person because you want to, because you thought about it and because you wanted to. But if you don't want to, and you stress out about it because you don't really feel like giving something to the person, you won't feel good about it. But if you feel good about it, you feel happy, you feel like good about it, that means that you, because you wanted to, then that's good. But if you don't want to, you're stressing out and you really don't feel like doing that, and you don't really feel like giving them anything, and later you're like nagging and complaining about how much you spent on the gift, how much you wasted or spent the money amount of money that you paid for the gift. If you complain, that means that you didn't want to, like you didn't think about that, like you didn't really want to. Sometimes you do think about it, but you don't want to. So when you do something because you have the responsibility but you don't feel like it, it's different. But when you do it because you want to, and you do it out of happiness, joy and happiness, and you feel like you want to, and it's because you're happy and because you thought about it and you want to, that's different. So when I gave her the gift, I did it because I thought about it, because I wanted to, and because I felt good about giving her the gift. And that's how it's supposed to be. When you give a gift, you're supposed to do it because you want to, and because you thought about it, and because you feel good about it. But if you're just worried, stressed out, thinking about the payments, thinking about how much you're spending, and you don't want to because you don't want to spend all that money, then don't. But if you do it because you want to out of happiness and you feel good about it, then do so if you want to. If you want to. So yeah, so I grew up with my mom's side of the family. I lived in the city of Far my first 10 years. Then they moved me over to Alamo back in 2001. And then they moved me to San Juan like in 2011, no, 2014, 2015, like around that time. I don't know what year it was. And I was supposed to graduate in 2008, but I didn't graduate. I think it was like around 2011 when we moved out, when we left, or 2012, or like around that time. We went to San Juan and then we moved over to Alamo again. We haven't gone back too far. And that's where I lived my first 10 years with my mom and my mom's family. And so now I'm over here in Alamo where all my dad's family is at, but I don't talk to them, not because I don't want to, but because I just don't talk to them. I don't see them very often. I don't talk to them very often or anything. And I wanted to know what it feels like to celebrate my birthday and Christmas with them, like with my grandma, my uncle, my other uncle, my aunt, my other aunt, my stepsister, my stepbrother. Like I want to know what it feels like, you know. And my dad was there for some time, but I couldn't go to his house because my dad's wife and my mom, they don't like each other. Like they just don't talk. They don't get along. They didn't like each other because of my dad. Because my dad left us when I was like 4, 5, 6 years old. So he left us for her, and my dad passed away a few years ago, like some time back, and it has been very different for us. Not because we were used to seeing him very often or every day, but because you like me as a family, I could feel something of it. I felt his passing, and it was not very easy for us because of how we felt about his passing and how it is for us now that he's not there. When he was there, he was a very good person to us. But my mom and him and his wife, they had their disagreements because my dad left us. He didn't live with us. He lived with his wife, and so I would always think about my dad when it was like time to spend time with the family, because I would go to my cousin's house sometimes here in Alamo, and because we were living here in Alamo for some time. And there was a time where my dad wanted to pick me up so he could take me out to like the movies and stuff, but I wouldn't go all the time because I was going through a breakup back in high school. with the guy that I met from Bears. He went to Bears in San Juan, which is why we moved. Well, my mom has other plans, but that's why I moved over to San Juan because I was supposed to attend classes in San Juan when we were together. I was supposed to move over there with him, but we had problems at his house and personal issues, and I just decided to stay away from him, to stay away from his friends, and to just stay at home with my mom because I was starting to drink and smoke, and I wasn't even 21 yet or 18. I wasn't even 18 yet. And my parents couldn't be there throughout the whole process of school and dating. So the teachers, the counselor, I think even the principal were complaining at school. I had referrals, I had tardies, I had absences, and I got arrested twice at school and for fighting, public fighting, and for sexual assault also, for having intercourse in public view at school. And so my mom would call my dad, "Hey, you're not helping me out. You're not there for us. You're not helping me with anything. I need you to be there for me. You're not helping out or whatever." So I I decided to stay away from my dad's family for some time and to really just focus on what I was doing for myself. And I am living in Alamo right now, but I'm in the process of moving to San Juan. The reason of that is because my mom has other plans, and I cannot stay home. Very I cannot stay at home very long because of personal reasons, and that's really what has me happy right now is that knowing that I'm gonna move out. But if I don't move out and I stay, I gotta make sure that I stay busy, like that I try to go out more often, but by myself, and that I try to make efforts in making a difference, like just trying to do something for myself, so I could so I could do better. Like right now, I'm unemployed. I'm on disability, and I'm unemployed on disability, and I don't have a car. I don't have a driver's license. I don't have I don't have a job. I don't have transportation or anything. So yeah, so I'm just here at home, laying down, trying to see if I can make any new friends, if I could meet new people. So so I am here in Alamo right now, and I don't talk to my dad's family. I don't go see my dad's family. Nothing. So I that's the reason why I get tired of being at home because there's nobody to talk to or anything, and I don't have a car, and my mom cannot take me because she's not here. She leaves to the daycare Monday through Friday, almost every day, and almost all day. And yeah, so I don't talk to my cousins or anything. I don't know if they're there, like if they're there at their house or what.